There's a difference between entertainment and education. Let's talk about it. Howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel where our goal is to provide relevant education and accurate information for all things self-defense from the civilian perspective for civilians. My name is Craig. There was an Instagram post by a very well-known social media personality that he did a pistol class for some people just recently. He posted this photo up on his Instagram page. It is no longer there, but I got a screenshot of it. If y'all can look at it, of the 4 universal rules of firearm safety, 3 of them, at least 3, are being completely neglected. Yeah, I understand camera angles don't necessarily tell the whole story, but the fact that you have people, maybe I'm hoping the guns are unloaded, but the muzzle discipline is horrible. They're not treating the guns as if they are always loaded all the time. About the only thing that they are doing is good finger or trigger discipline. All of their fingers are high and outside of the trigger guard. Yeah, and that's what I want to talk about. Just because somebody has a bunch of followers on their social media page and you think that they are a subject matter expert or they are there to provide educational content regarding Second Amendment stuff or guns or firearms or self-defense, that is not the case. It reminds me of a survey that was done several years ago. People were asked, what are the main gun channels that you go to for education? And as y'all can see in that list, I'm going to tell you this personally, maybe 3 to 5 of those channels provide decent education. And a good way to decide, hey, what this YouTube channel that I'm watching, what is it, what's its purpose? Is it designed to provide entertainment, or is it to provide educational content or training or information? Well, there's an easy way to answer that. Number one, is that person a firearms trainer? Do they actively do that on a consistent basis? Another thing too, if they aren't necessarily a firearms trainer, are they a competitive shooter? Do they show their matches? But let's say they're not one of those, but are they going out to the range and posting what their targets look like up against a shot timer, letting you know that, hey, I can hit this standard in this amount of time. So that's a good way to know what the difference is. Is this channel for educational content, or is this channel for entertainment purposes only? If all you're seeing is that person shooting a rifle or a pistol, and they're not showing you their targets, and they're not showing you that shot timer, letting you know that they can accomplish a certain accuracy standard within a specific time constraint, guys, that's for entertainment. That's all that is. And it brings me back to this person that I talked about at the beginning of the video. Several years ago, he put a hole, he was shooting his rifle, he put a hole through the hood of his truck. He did not understand the concept between mechanical offset of your optic versus your barrel. When he had his rifle rested up against his truck, he was shooting at a target. He had a clear line of sight through his optic, but when he pressed the trigger, his barrel was actually sitting on the hood of his truck and a round went through. Guys, that is basic common sense of firearms training. Now that he owned up to it, and that's great. But once again, please don't think that your favorite firearms channel is providing you good information, because a lot of the channels out there that have huge views, that's what they're there for. They're to provide entertainment. There are a few channels out there that do a great job of combining entertainment and information. Aaron Cowan with Sage Dynamics is one of the ones that comes to mind. But he still doesn't have the following that some of the other people have. And he puts out some of the best educational content out there. Now, I'm going to throw out some channels that y'all might not even heard of that are great resources for information. Number one, you ever heard of Tim Herron? High-level competitive shooter, puts out good information on his YouTube channel. I think Tim Herron's channel has less than 10,000 subscribers. Primary and Secondary's YouTube channel. They have great modcasts on there, good panels, people on there, high-level instructors posting drills, different ways to get better. Also, Mark Smith, JBS Training Group. Mark is an extremely high-level shooter. He doesn't have many subs on his YouTube channel because the content that those guys are putting out there isn't sexy, but it's solid and it's useful and it can benefit you and it can allow you and help you to shoot better. So that's what I want this video to be. I want to make it known to you guys. I want to bring awareness to the fact that just because somebody has 600,000, 700,000 1 million subscribers to their YouTube channel and they focus on shooting and Second Amendment, it might be an entertainment channel. That's probably what it is. Very few channels out there that provide solid information have the following that some of these other channels do. The reason is because, I'm sorry to tell you this, guys, but human nature, people don't want to put in the work to get better. They want to go buy a trinket or a tool, or they want to go buy something that they think that they can purchase competency. And you can't do that. You got to put in the time, you got to put in the work, you got to put in the blood, sweat, and the tears. Be careful where you're getting your information from. There's nothing wrong with watching channels that provide great entertainment. I do it myself. We all do. But please know the difference between those out there that are putting out entertainment versus those that are putting out solid educational content, because they might not be the same. Thank y'all so much for watching. Be safe, be smart, be skilled. Catch you on the next video.